The Dark Rangers, Lord Zedd's evil version of Power Rangers. In this video, we're going to go over the history of the Dark Rangers and how they were introduced from the early days of the TV show to now in the comics. So stay tuned, this video is gonna be fun. Hey guys, before we get into the main topic of the video today, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because it helps me out and it puts the channel in the algorithm where more Power Ranger fans can find the channel and check it out. So if you like what you see, be sure to like it and share it around and subscribe to the channel. With that said, on with the video. So the Dark Rangers first appeared in Green No More, where they showed up at Angel Grove being the new bullies that made Bulk and Skull scared, and their names were Justin, Zane, Bobby, Tina, and Christian. And these guys just look like weird doppelganger clones of our heroes we saw on the TV. I mean, just look at them side by side, they kind of look very, very familiar in some aspects, but hey, it is what it is. So they were so bad that Lord Zedd took interest in them and wanted them to be his Dark Rangers, powered by the Green Crystal. And once the Green Crystal was powered up, well, we finally got to see him morph. So yeah, I'm not going to make fun of the outfits because the fandom have made fun of the outfits quite a fair bit, including myself. We all know they look bad, they're just recolored Z-Putty outfits with weird gloves on and boots on and stuff like that. Like, they look really, really bad. I mean, what else can I say about them? Now, there hasn't been a reason why these suits look really bad. A lot of people speculate that the show ran out of money or the budget was too much for them. A lot of people, including myself, kind of wish they used the Die Ranger suits for the Dark Rangers, but I guess they couldn't or something, I don't know. So these suits will go down in history as some of the worst Ranger outfits ever created on the TV show. So the Green Crystal gets destroyed and the Dark Rangers decide to become good people because all they wanted was friends.
Oh, friend! Friend! I'm not your fucking friend, alright? Alright? Oh, friend! Friend!
So, are they friends or not?
And after that two-parter in Power Rangers, they were never ever seen or heard of ever again. So the Dark Rangers sort of appeared again in a Marvel comics that the Power Rangers were being published in, called Dark Thunder, and this were the Ninja Ranger comic series where it mostly focused on the season 3 stuff of Mighty Morphin. So what happens in this comic is Lord Zedd has been gathering energy from the old Dino coins that were destroyed so he can create his own Ranger team. And what he does is he rebuilds the Thunder Zords and goes to find new evil Rangers. But because Angel Grove is full of nobodies and talentless tacks apart from the Power Rangers, he decides to find talent from all over the world. And he finds the most evilest people he could find when it comes to the Power Rangers universe. How bad are these people from across the world? Well, I'll tell you. Lord Zedd finds a pickpocketer from France, a gang member from Colombia, an avarice man from the United States, a looter from Japan, and a bully from Zimbabwe. And with Lord Zedd's brand new Dark Rangers, they are defeated and never seen ever again. So yeah, these were basically appearing in a one-shot comic from Marvel, and it's kind of forgettable, and the only way you can read this comic, if I remember correctly, is by reading the archive Power Ranger comics that Boom Studio released a couple of years ago. So I think that's the only way you can check out this comic, but aside from that, it's very, very forgettable, and I'm sure Boom Studios never released this comic, or people forgot about this comic. It would have been forgotten about, and people would have not remembered the Dark Rangers that appeared in the comic. So yeah, these guys are kind of very, very forgettable. So the Dark Rangers were never seen ever again until Boom Studios decided to reboot them in the comic in one of their brand new story arcs, and these Rangers look fucking amazing. Now, there's not a lot of information about these new Dark Rangers, mostly because they're fairly new in the comics, so I'll tell you how Lord Zedd turns them into Dark Rangers. So, Lord Zedd plants the green crystal into a monster that the Ranger destroys, charging up the crystal, and with that energy, he decides to turn his own minions into the Dark Rangers. We've got Finster as the Dark Pink Ranger, Goldar as the Dark Yellow Ranger, Squat as the Dark Blue Ranger, Babu as the Dark Black Ranger, and Putty Rita Repulsa as the Dark Red Ranger. Yes, Putty Rita Repulsa. So, Rita Repulsa hasn't returned in the comics yet as of recording this video, so Finster created a Putty with the memories and powers of Rita Repulsa, and that became the Dark Red Ranger. And it's a really interesting concept that I'm definitely going to go more deeper into detail in once we learn more about this Putty Rita, because this Putty Rita is quite the interesting specimen, and I want to talk more about it in the nearby future, so definitely stick around for that video if you're interested. Now, these Rangers are very, very powerful, really powerful. They gave the Mighty Morphin team a run for their money, including Tommy, the guy who beats everyone. So these new Dark Rangers are really, really powerful, and they even have their own Zords called the Terrazords. Now, I love the Terrazords because they look like something straight out of hell. I mean, even the Dark Rangers can sit on them and ride them around the area. They don't have a cockpit, they're like living beings, sort of like the Lost Galaxy Zords from way back in the day. So yeah, that's pretty much my video on the Dark Rangers, a team that started off very laughable, turning into complete badasses later down the line in a couple of years. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the Dark Rangers. If you want me to cover another team of evil Rangers, be sure to tell me in the comment section down below, because I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of requests for the Psycho Rangers, and that's definitely going to be my next video, making a video on the history of the Psycho Rangers, explaining their powers and comparing them to the comics and stuff like that. That video is definitely on my to-do list later down the line, so be sure to stick around for that video if you want to see it. So with that said, I'm going to wrap things up here now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, all that good stuff. Bye!